About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Osvaldo Bido. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Austin Slater stands in.
Austin Slater.
Strike! Whoa!
First pitch, 7:15.
There's a strike at the knees.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number one. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click. And unfortunately, what happens is players press. They try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Bido making his first start of the year. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jacob Marcy digs in now. On the ground. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Oh!
Man at second.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez.
First and second, 2 outs. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins.
Oh.
Ramirez at second. Lopez at first. 2 out of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run across, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner at second, 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. And that skips in the dirt. Two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one out in front that time. And there's a base hit to the left. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting second, left fielder, Trey Baldwin.
Strike. Woo.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner at second, nobody out. To the right side. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Ozzie Albies can't hold up, and that's a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Man at first, one away. Caught him looking for the K.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Austin Riley.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2. That one to first, and that's just foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Albies makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And that drops in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Whoa.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. On now to the top half of inning number 2, and now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Backed off the plate that time.
Hey!
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Davison De Los Santos.
Swing and a bouncer. To first, 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Digging in, Javier Sanoja. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. That one missed. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Right fielder,
Back to the top of the Miami order. Austin Slater will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Oh.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Oh.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The 1-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hernandez under it, and there's one away.
batting 8th, catcher Jonah Hines.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 0-2. That's down and in.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Drilled out towards left center field. Marcy heading to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Jorge Mateo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. And there's a strike. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
That misses. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Now a quick throw to first. Mateo back safely. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. In the dirt, the throw into second. In there, he's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. On to the third inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two down, bases empty. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. And that skips in the dirt. swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground at first, and he can't come up with it. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Olsen in the box now. Takes strike one. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Next offering is down low. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A two-run blast. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Bowling.
The 1-0. That one out to right. Slater settles underneath it. And there's two away.
Up next for the Braves, designated
Here's
hitter,
Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Down and in, moved his feet. Ground ball right side. Edwards gets him easily, ends the inning. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. As we go to the top of the fourth, and at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
Yes. That's a ball.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kinley also throwing. Line drive, knocks it down. Riley fires to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
For the Marlins, the designated hitter, Connor Norby.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Norby, in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Fly to left his first time. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Nothing doing for the Marlins, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go, bottom four. Now in for the Braves, Mike Yastrzemski.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And a foul ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Jonah Hines.
Oh!
That's in there, and the count even 1-1. Well struck right field. That's got a chance, and that's going to bang against the wall.
Up next
So a
for the
man at
Braves,
first.
the
Jorge
shortstop,
Mateo now walked his first time.
Strike one!
And now the 0-1.
Ball one.
On the ground right side. There's one. Over to
He's
first.
safe.
Safe.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Quick move to first. Mateo back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go.
Oh.
There's the ball. On to second, and he throws it away.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 5-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down, Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. And that misses off the outside edge. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 1-0. And that one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 5-2. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Davison De Los Santos.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That's to third. Slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The Braves leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air, right field. Acuna after it. He hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Austin Slater. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one missed. Got Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
New
Miami.
pitcher on here,
Number
Calvin
53.
Fauché.
Calvin
Just trying to
Fauché.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to
Leading
fight
off
back
for
into the
Braves,
game.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And he takes a strike. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And he swings through that one. Miami's bullpen with some action. Michael Peterson getting loose out there. King getting loose as well. Oh, 1 now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Braves.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if he'll take it.
Up and
No,
in,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 1.
Hey! Nope, ball 2.
Olson, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Lined into left center, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
Up next for the Braves.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon. That's in there. 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Two on, 1 out. In the dirt. Outside low. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Braves trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now pitching for Miami.
John King on to pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. One and 2 now. Called out on strikes. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains 5-2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So they bring on the veteran, Robert Suarez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now the number 2 hitter, Agustin Ramirez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That misses. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Fought off foul. Breaking ball misses down and away. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Yoel Payams getting ready to go. Bummer also getting ready. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
The Fish trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Oh, and 2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Foul ball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. And that one got a piece of it.
Hit my pitch. Thank you, base.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder
Heriberto Hernandez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Lopez around third. He'll score, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Hernandez at second with 2 down. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Hard hit right side. They limit the damage here. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now 5-3. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim. This one in the air right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Ball, low.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Nope, that's high.
And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Tap foul at the plate. Tap back to the mound. To second for one, and it's over his head. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Drake Baldwin.
Out to short. Flips it. There's one. What a
He's
double
out.
play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, and one error, but they leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Marlins 3. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Bunting for a hit. And that goes foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In the dirt, ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Rolled slowly to first.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. Way inside. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Baldwin on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Davison De Los Santos.
That one fouled off. The Braves leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Valentine rings him up. Heim gets it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at-bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Robert Suarez won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Yoel Payams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Javier Sanoja now at the plate.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Miami down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for Miami.
So the Marlins go with a new arm,
49.
Michael Peterson. He's been so good against lefties.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Oh. Ball 2.
Peterson, 31 years old, and he's a native of Great Britain.
There he
Started
goes.
after the 2-0, down appeal to third. Nope, he held back. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson down. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Nardi, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. The safe, and that's his third hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Base hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Braves.
Runners in the corners here, one away. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Late swing fouled off. Two on, one out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he'll shoot. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And ball 1. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Ball 1, no strikes. The Braves trying to break this one open. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Pulls that one foul. That's down and in. Good eye in that spot.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jonah Heim next to bat for the Braves. 2 on, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Austin Slater. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
No.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. There's a strike.
Now pitching for the
Aaron
Braves,
Bummer, ready or not, in the game
49,
now after the injury.
Aaron
Well, the
Bummer.
best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fought off foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 0-2. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here is Jacob Marcy. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Now he's challenging the called strike. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Tying run at the plate.
Yes.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Runner around third. Run comes in from second. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Really important at bat coming up now.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Marlins with the tying run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aaron Bummer won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves,
Number
Tyler
45,
Kinley.
Tyler Kinley.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run. Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Into the outfield, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Fastball fastball for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And that's a base hit coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Nope, that's the way.
The 1-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Upstairs. 3-1 now. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Up the middle, Mateo. On to first.
Yep, he's out.
And that's the inning. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Braves 5. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Nardi. Well, 1-run game leading off. Jonah Heim, 1 for 3.
No,
Tried to backdoor
that's a
him with
ball.
that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Pete Fairbanks, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1. And 1-2. Next offering is outside. Not close with that one. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Hernandez settles under it. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 out man at first. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That's out number 2.
For the Braves, left fielder, Trey Baldwin.
Oh.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And that's in for a strike. Baldwin wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they still got both their challenges. The Fish holding on to a 1-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and it's 3-0. There's a strike. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Sets him down looking. Braves strand 1. This one remains close. 6-5. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for Miami, Javier Sanoja. Foul ball there. And that drops in for a strike. for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Ball.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Ball 2.
Strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Comes the 2-2. Swings through it for the K. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Agustin Ramirez digs in now.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missed. And there's the automatic. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They lead it, however. It's 6-5.
Now pitching for
Pete
Miami.
Fairbanks
Number
comes on
29.
trying to close it out.
Pete
And I
Fairbanks.
can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That went outside. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
One-run game, bottom 9. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Inside, almost got him. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next one off the plate inside. And a full count now. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three-two now. In the air to left center. Hernandez under this one. One up, one down.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Chopped left side, and that chance handled. Sends it across to first. Got him.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman, Austin Riley.
The Marlins trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And fouled off. Fairbanks is just one strike away. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball popped up. Edwards under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.